So in the last video, we discussed an analogy to understand how prototype chaining works. In this video, we'll start with the implementation of it. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it somewhere here. Like, I suggest you go watch it. If not, then sure, we can continue. So here we'll basically implement whatever we saw in the last video. So let's start with this. Let's start with defining the const red ball equals to color is red. Right. So we had like many boxes with many balls, and then we are basically defining those here. Let's paste it 3 more times. And then what we do is without this, we maybe make it to green. We make this to yellow, and then we make this to I don't know, blue. That's it. So now what happens is we have this 4 objects. You can also write them as classes. It's up to you. Like we discussed, those are both can be sort of interchangeable since it's prototype based behavior. So you can do any of those. Like we will see how we can combine both the terminologies or both the syntaxes here as well. Like it's just syntax sugar. You don't need to worry about it. Now the next thing is let's try this. Let's try object dot set prototype of. It was completing something for me. Nice. Okay, it's no, it's not correct. So we do red ball and we do ball. Not ball. We do red ball and green ball. So, and then we basically do the same for everything else. We have green ball here. With green ball, we pair yellow ball. With yellow ball, we pair maybe blue ball. That's all. I mean, we need just 3 of this. So you can see this is kind of forming a chain like a structure. So with red, we are pairing green. With green, we are pairing yellow. With yellow, we are pairing blue. So what you are essentially trying to do is you are saying add this in your box. So internally, what it would do is it would create a new box for green ball. It would add it there. So in the next line, what you are doing is you are saying add it to your box of green ball. What it would do is create a new box, add the yellow ball there. Same for this. It's not adding it to the same box as we discussed. So that forms a chain like a structure. So red ball will have reference to the box of the green ball will have reference to the box of the yellow ball, and it will keep on going until you reach null. So you can sort of think in terms of a linked list kind of an structure here. And yeah, that would also work if you are trying to understand this. So now what you can do is, let's say we want to loop through all of them, right? So what we would do is we do const initial proto equals to maybe, I don't know, red object dot get prototype of maybe red ball. Let's start with the red ball, and then what we do is let current proto equals to initial proto, and then we do while current proto, we basically console.log current proto, and then we do we basically assign the current proto to the next reference of it, whichever reference current proto holds. So let's say current proto is red, it will have a reference to green, so we would assign it to that. Let's say it's green, then yellow, blue, so on, right? So we are here, we are essentially getting green ball because we are asking okay, red ball, give me the content of the box that you created. So it's green ball, so we get green ball here, and the same chain will keep on going for this ahead. So what we can do is current proto equal to object dot get prototype of current proto. Cool. Now let's say we try to run this and see what we get. Whoops, I made some mistake somewhere. Oh, why do I put this? This is not required. It's object. So yeah, as you can see, we started with this. We got the prototype of red ball. I mean the box that red ball is connected to. The box that is connected to red ball, my bad. That is green ball. We do the same for green ball, we get yellow. We do the same for yellow, we get blue. And we do the same for blue, it's not connected to anything, so it's null. So you can see it's like a linked list sort of a thing. You can traverse through all of it, right? So let's say you were to combine this with the class syntax. How will you do that? So just replace this with class, nothing fancy. Let's do it for the initial one so that it's easier. otherwise I'll have to again add conditions in the loop. So we just do color equals to red, and then what we can do is object dot set prototype of red ball dot prototype. And we do get prototype of, this is not required, initial prototype is red ball dot prototype. And if we try running this, let's see what we get. We get the same thing essentially. So as you can see, class is nothing but the syntax, like just syntax sugar over this prototype based things, right? So that's what, these are just two ways to write the same thing essentially, nothing more than that. So yeah, that's how this works, and that's how you can kind of relate it to class based inheritance that we have in object oriented programs normally. So this is kind of similar to that, if you can think of those with a bit of different properties here and there, which are not very intuitive as well, right? So that's what. Now, yeah, I mean that should be it for this video, folks. If you understood prototype chaining today, this video is successful. And if you like the video, share it with your friends, drop any feedbacks if you have any. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I post videos every day, and yeah, you just free content that you're getting out there, good quality content, I hope. And yeah, that should be it for this video, folks. See you, have a good day, bye.